Welcome, everyone, to today's show. Boomer and a Gen Xer walk into a bar, coming to you from the Rabbit Run studio because we are on the run. You, as our listeners, will experience some wit and wisdom, some smart assery, and a mother and a daughter. Yes, she's still my daughter. I haven't given her up for any reason. We will be questioning, are we even related? My name is Jane. My co-host is my daughter Bobby, and we just got done. We just got done with another podcast, and hopefully y'all are listening to our previous podcast. And I will tell you this much: Bobby had me so, I don't want to say angry. I wasn't angry, but I was pretty riled up. Wouldn't you say, Bob?
I'd say your blood pressure might have
I'm going to have to go check it.
Concerned.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go check it now because I usually have really low blood pressure, but man, I tell you what, it was crazy. So yeah, I hope y'all listen to the one just before this one gets published, and I think you'll enjoy it. So what's going on, Bobby? What's up? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Who you with? What you been doing? What you been seeing?
Oh my gosh, what is this? Facebook dating? Come on now.
Facebook speed dating.
Simmer down, simmer down. Hey, speaking of Facebook dating, let's talk about some weird crap that happens on some social media.
Oh, like, hey, you know what we should talk about? Let's talk about Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Because I see a lot of reels on Facebook now where, you know, they look, it's like, oh, here's what Facebook Marketplace looks like, and people will ghost you, you know, or they'll ask you, you know, is this still available? Yeah, it is. Are you interested? And then you never hear from them ever again. So yeah, I've got some stuff out on Marketplace right now, and it cracks me up because people will, is this available? Yeah, don't ask me if it's available. It's available. If it's posted, it's available. And then they'll go, well, I'm an hour and a half away. Could you meet me, you know, for a $10 item? Right. And, you know, I mean, I don't like to put $10 items out there or even $20. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to give it away. But it's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? So just to let you know, I had this little dinette set, and I know you know which one I'm talking about. It was in the kids' little playroom. It's a little metal, you know, table and chair, super cute, but it's actually kind of heavy. So I asked you kids, do you want it for anything, you know, and y'all know. And so I put it out there on Marketplace, and somebody contacts me. I don't even remember what I put it out there for, but they didn't even offer me half. And I go, nah, I mean, I don't have to sell anything, right? I mean, I can just give it away. And I go, nah, no thanks. Then somebody else says, well, you know, I'm like an hour from you. Could you load it up and bring it and meet me? And I'm thinking, no. What? Come on. I'm going to load up this dinette set and bring it? No.
So my favorite one is when you have something and you're just trying to get rid of it, you know, and you're like, okay, it's free. You know, but you got to come pick it up type of thing.
Right.
And people will message you going, bring it to me.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's free. You need to come get it. I don't have a car and I'm 2 hours away. You need to bring it to me. Wait, the entitlement on Marketplace is out of this freaking world.
Yeah. And for goodness sakes, don't offer any like apples in the summertime or pears or anything.
Oh, no.
Because I have a girlfriend that she had posted, and this was actually just on Facebook. It wasn't even on Marketplace. And she said, you know, I have these pear trees. And she said, if anybody's interested, I have just a ton of pear. And people were responding, I would take about 4 dozen if you can. Go out and pick those frickin' pears yourself. Are you kidding? She's giving them to you, and now you're telling her, go pick them for me and get them ready for me. How stupid is that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I went over and picked pears and made, you know, I canned them and made pear jam and stuff. And then I took some over to her because God love her, you know, for offering it up to me. So,
yeah. And another one that I love is when, you know, you have something for sale. Let's say really nice couch and you want $60 for it. Okay. This is all just hypothetical. And I see these messages. Now I've actually dealt with this. I see these messages where they're like, I'll give you $10 for it. And you say, no, I bought this couch for like $500. It's in great condition. I'm only selling it for 60 because I need to get rid of it. Give it to me for free. I have children. Okay, well, nobody gives a shit about your crotch goblins. Okay, that does not make you entitled to free stuff. And then they'll go, oh, and by the way, you need to deliver it to me because I don't have a truck. Okay, it went from $60 for an amazing couch to now you want it for free just because you had a couple of kids, and now I have to deliver it, carry it 3 floors up to your apartment and set it up.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
And you tell them no, and they're like, how dare you? You're going to ruin my children's Christmas. It's like, whoa, pump the brakes. You're ruining it.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
It's crazy, the entitlement that some people have, or just the plain stupidity that some people have on Marketplace.
And then what's really interesting is they rate you, Yeah. So I had a guy who contacted me, and I don't even remember what I was selling now. He said, and I think I only wanted like $50 for it. And it was super cheap to begin with. It was like, I'm not out making money. I mean, this isn't going into my retirement.
Yeah, I just need it out of my house.
I just need it out of my house. So it's like $50. And he goes, would you take 30? And I said, no, I'd take 50. And he goes, what? He goes, what an asshole. He goes, I'm going to rate you right now. And he gave me like a 1. And it was like, because I wouldn't come down in price. I mean, I said, I'd take 50, come on. So anyway, and you know what? I will say this about Dr. Domain because he is notorious for this. So we can find something. He's giving me the stink eye right now. So we can find something on Marketplace or even on eBay or whatever. Inevitably, I mean, he never, ever has paid full price for anything. He negotiates everything down. Now, I negotiate too, but I kind of look at it and go, that's worth $100. I think that's worth $100. And he always, but here's what really irritates me, and he's done this a couple of times, is he waits till he gets there and you're standing in front of him. And then he says, well, will you take this? And it's like, what if the guy would have said no, or the gal? I mean, we just drove a long way. And
how does that irritate you?
It's like,
oh my goodness.
Dang, give them some warning.
You know what they can reply with? No.
Yeah. I know, but
you don't get what you don't ask for.
I know, but if you've got somebody on the way I look at it is if you're going to travel and you're on the way, you're paying full price. You never said anything to me.
I get there's a big scratch, or they totally misrepresented it, or something like that.
But when you get there and it's what you thought it was going to be, and you start negotiating, it's like, dang, you never said a word about this before you came to pick it up. My hopes were you were paying the full price.
Well, hope all you want.
You have no empathy for that, do you?
Well, people do it to me all the time.
Well, that's
true. I get it. I totally get it.
When people say, well, I want to come look at it, I always assume they're going to want to haggle the price because that's human nature. You want to be like, hey, maybe I need $20 for McDonald's on the way home. Who knows? But I always expect people that they're going to try to haggle. And so beforehand, I always, in my mind, I go, nope, I'm firm on this price. If they're not willing to pay it, they're going to go home empty handed. So you just kind of have to expect it.
I think Marketplace is funny. Now, eBay is a little different, because
eBay's a wild west. I use eBay for most of my car and motorcycle accessories and stuff because I ride older motorcycles. I ride some classic and some vintage motorcycles. And so eBay, but man, it is the Wild West because not only do you have your neighborhood, your state, your country, you got all the other countries coming in with,
true.
Hey, look at this part. It looks the same, but is it?
But you know what's really nice about eBay though is it seems like you can find stuff you never ever find anywhere else. I mean, It's like, how in the heck did they have that part, to a 1968, Buick Electra? Is it a Buick Electra? I don't even remember what kind. But anyway, it's like, how did they have that? I don't know. But anyway, I think eBay has some really kind of bizarre things out there. So,
but they have a good variety of stuff.
They do have a good variety of stuff.
Yeah, and it's been around a long time.
Yeah,
that and Craigslist. Craigslist kind of forgotten, but it's still.
Is it still out there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've never even looked at Craigslist.
There's lots of good stuff out there.
Oh, like dates, people you can date, people you can,
Oh, I'm talking about merchandise. Well, I guess some of that is merchandise. Right?
Yeah.
He goes, merchandise. My first thought was getting murdered.
Yes. Yeah. No kidding. No kidding.
So this is a tactic. You need to listen to my tip
this ought
here.
to be interesting.
Well, okay. So let's say that you've got an item out there that you want to buy. And after you're done negotiating, it comes down to whatever price, or you pay full price, whatever. It ends up being like, let's say $23.
$23. Is this on eBay?
Whatever.
Okay. All right. $23.
You're in front of the seller.
Okay.
All right, and you got $23. Well, never take exact change, or at least don't present it right away. So you give them two 20s. That's $40, right? And they say, well, I don't have $17 worth of change. I said, well, okay, just take 20.
That's then. Mean. That right there is conniving.
How does that mean?
That is conniving, and that is mean.
You know what? They should be prepared and have proper change.
Okay. Now, see, I see it the other way, because if something's $23 and you hand me 40 and I don't have change, I say, thanks for the $40, and I walk away. The exchange is over. You've given me the money. It's over. I'm not Casey.
I'm never buying anything from you online.
We're never coming to your house to pick up anything.
I'm bringing.
Are you kidding?
You better have exact change.
Yeah. So what are some of the pros of the marketplaces online? What do you think some of the pros are?
The newsprint is out of date. We don't do newspapers. We don't do classifieds, things like that. So I think that you get a wider audience. You get faster responses. You get, if you have something like, let's say you have something that's going to expire, like food products or, farm fresh eggs, and you say, hey, I've got 3 dozen eggs today. I'll be at the Ace Hardware parking lot if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
That's immediate. That's within 5 minutes of you posting, you're getting responses.
Yeah, I think that's true, because you've got kind of reduced operational hassle. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah.
And it's free.
And it's typically free. I mean, if you're on eBay, I think don't they pay a fee? Don't you pay a fee to sell something?
Sellers pay a fee, if you sell something.
So you've got high visibility in the traffic, and most times. Are you
talking about pros of eBay or
of any of the marketplaces? Yeah,
sites?
Any of them. And you've typically got some immediate access to like millions of active users. Because there's people out there that you post something, I mean, within seconds, they've already pulled it up, or they've said, is this available? So you've got some high volume exposure. One of the things I think is probably still on a lot of our minds is customer trust. You can rank people, you can rate them online, but
you can look them up.
Yeah, and I do.
Ratings
I look up their
crap.
What?
The whole rating system is crap.
Well, it kind of is, but at least you've got something.
You rate everything. You rate a restaurant. You rate a church, for goodness sake. Come on now.
I wish we could rate people we just say hi to. Like we meet in the street, be like, 0 out of 10 would not talk to Marcia again. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to rate this feral dog that I saw walking across the pasture one day.
Right.
Like, he gets 2 stars. He's never been combed.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
See, he's licking his own butt.
That's one thing you focus on, is whether that dog's licking his butt.
And if he licked my butt, he'd get more stars.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then we can go for chicken nuggies afterwards.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you are such a sicko. One of the other things that is kind of a pro is, like I said, setting it up, because it's pretty easy to set something up in Marketplace and on eBay to sell. I mean, it's not like it's a hassle. It's kind of an easy application to use. But there are some cons, obviously, to Marketplace. We kind of mentioned some of those, and it is, people ghost you, or, they ask the stupidest questions. And you can put out there, I have a 5x7 table, 5 foot by 7 foot table that's 33 inches high. And they go, what are the dimensions?
What color is it?
Yeah. And it's like, I just gave you the dimensions, you bonehead.
Do you have any chairs that go with it?
Yeah.
Even though it's not in the listing?
I'm
going to plug a site, and I don't normally do this, and this is a little dated, and I don't even think it's kept up anymore, but the site, and Bobby, you may have heard of it. I don't know if you have changed, but it's called don'tevenreply.com. And it's emails from an asshole is what it is. It's what their tagline is. Don'tevenreply.com. And I don't think it's active anymore, but the guy went in and he dealt with people like this. And like he was selling like maybe a shovel and a rake, or their picture would have like a shovel and a rake, and the guy was selling just a shovel. And he goes, "How much for the rake?" He's like, "I'm just selling the shovel." And this went on. This string of emails, went on. He's like, "I really like the rake, dude. How much for the rake?"
Yeah.
So that I think is
That's more
reminiscent of what we're experiencing now.
Right. And that's entertainment, because there are times you are a smart ass Dr. Domain to some of these people who ask these questions. And I just think, oh my gosh, and he don't care. It's like, well, either they're going to buy it or they're not. I don't really care one way or another. But, you've got the one thing that I think, and I find in Marketplace more than anything else, is that you've got sponsored sites. And I hate that.
Right.
I want all of this to be people locally or somebody, actually selling it personally. Instead, you get these sponsored sites, and then it'll take you click on it takes you to Wayfair, or it takes you to Emu, or is it Temu? Emu. Is it Emu or Temu? There's probably an Emu too. But
I bet there is.
But it takes you to all these different sites, and you're like, I didn't want anything to do with that. I just wanted to see something locally. And that's one thing that I think irritates me the most is...
There's a lot of cons.
There are a lot of cons.
There's a lot of cons.
There are. So when you see...
You can't buy anything.
Here's one example.
Try buying a puppy. You ain't going to happen.
Well, why would you be buying a puppy?
I want to buy, I don't know, an AR. I can't buy it.
We were looking.
I want to buy illicit drugs. Can't buy them. You can't.
Oh my God!
There's a lot of things you can't buy. I'm just saying it's very limited. I want to buy a puppy and a handgun. Your host.
Handgun. No,
I want to buy a puppy and a handgun.
No,
and maybe smoke a joint while I'm doing it. I'm just saying it's not going to happen. There's all kinds of limitations.
So the way to word that is you have a Second Amendment item and some coleslaw to sell. And while you're over here, my dog just had some children and you can play with them. That's how you word that.
Oh
that's
my
how you get
gosh.
Yeah.
So we were looking for a Murphy bed and for one of our guest rooms. You go into the ads and you see, a few miles down the road, maybe 30 miles down the road, they've got one. And Murphy beds are expensive. And they've got one for $150. And it looks like, you should be spending thousands on it. You go to respond, and the first thing they say is, send me a deposit, and I'll hold it for you. Yeah, well, no, you piece of crap. I'm not going to send you anything. And
if it looks too good to be true, it is. I mean, you always have to be wary of things like that, because I can take pictures off the internet and say, hey, I've got this brand new motorcycle, $1,000, I just need to sell it fast. And then you get a hold of me and we talk back and forth and I say, hey, can you send it by Zelle is a big one that the scammers use. Send a Zelle payment and you can come pick it up. And, it's a scam. If it looks too good to be true, it usually is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You get to a point where you've talked to them so many times and now you're coming to pick it up. I'll be there, are you going to be around 7:00 tonight? Yeah, I'll be there at 7. And then you're going, okay, well, we're on our way. Never hear anything.
Nothing.
Could I get the address? Yep. Don't hear anything. Is it still available? I was going to come at 7:00 tonight. We've talked about this. Nothing. And it's so irritating.
There are some things out there that are good deals, though, Bobby.
Yeah.
You're saying if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, you haven't bought any of my merchandise.
any of his puppies.
I mean, I sold
any of his puppies.
I
while
made a
smoking
hell of a
joint.
deal to this lady, like 100 hangers for like $5 or something crazy.
That
like
was me, you bonehead. I didn't even.
That
have
sounds
to-
reasonable.
That was me.
Oh.
No wire hangers.
I know.
You got
No. I did sell
Crawford back
others.
there.
There were
Yeah,
other
you
ones.
You did.
Yeah.
But it's
So
just,
there are deals out there. Just
Oh, there are. You
check
just
my
have
listings.
you have to know what to look for. I mean, if the pictures are, pristine. Like one lady was allegedly selling furniture out of her house, but every piece of furniture was somehow in a different room with different carpet and different walls, and no two pieces of furniture were in the same room, and they all look like, they were professional photographs and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, it's got to be a scam,
that's
because
what
there's
I
no
was
way.
getting ready to say, because when like I said, we were looking for Murphy beds, and I go, I've seen this picture before. I've seen this like at Amazon or somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's like they're just pulling it off. Oh no, this is mine. This is actually mine. This is our bedroom. No, it isn't, because it's in a magazine.
Well, and a lot of people don't know how to do a reverse Google search, where they actually take a photo, put it into the Google search bar, and Google will look and see if that picture has been ever posted anywhere else. And so it'll bring up, if it's an ad, if it's, used as like a showroom type thing, things like that. And it's real easy to do. I do it with people all the time just to find out if that's really who they say they are. But yeah, it's actually easy to do. But a lot of people don't utilize that, and they do fall for these scams.
Well, I'm not saying that I don't use these marketplaces and eBays, and there's some. What was the?
Oh, I love.
You got some motorcycle gear somewhere. Something Stitch, was it, or what? What was the place where you got the motorcycle jackets?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, so I got mine off of Poshmark.
Oh yeah, Poshmark. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Yep.
some of those, I mean, they're okay, but you're taking your chances, because
Yeah. Well, because one of them, they had advertised that, a lot of motorcycle gear, especially the sport bikes, they have armor in them.
right.
And one of the jackets had been advertised that the armor was included. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's a CE2 armor. That's really good for the price. Well, the motorcycle jacket gets here, and the armor is literally in little piles of rubble inside of the armor pockets. And I'm like, wait a second, did you put this through the washer with the armor in it?
Oh,
And come to find out that they did. They had actually washed and dried it with the armor in it and ruined the armor. But they're like, no, that's how the armor looks. And I'm like, yeah, maybe if you hit a wall going 100, that's how it looks.
now some people don't know what armor is. So when we're talking about motorcycle gear, or we're talking about motocross gear that you wear, armor is what, Bobby?
So it's either a semi-flexible padding, or it can be a hard shell that actually goes inside or underneath the jacket. And it's at pivotal points like hips, spine, elbows, forearms, and sometimes even shoulders, to just, if you crash at a high speed or even a low speed, going across the pavement, it actually protects those very important points in your body.
Yeah, and we all wear armor in our gear.
Yeah, in or under, or
Yeah.
sometimes that's all I do is wear invisible, or it's called invisible armor, but obviously you can see it.
Can you see your boobies to it? Is it invisible in that way? I mean, I'm just asking.
Sometimes if it's 100 degrees outside, sometimes that's all I'm wearing.
So as it relates to online marketplaces and online purchases, just be careful out there, folks. You want to make sure that if you are meeting up with someone, your security is more important than a $10. Don't risk your life over a $10 bowl or
Listen,
pitcher.
the thing that I can say is stay strapped or get clapped. That's all I'm saying. Just expect the worst. Don't meet people in a dark alley.
That's right.
Always have someone knowing where you're going, what time you're going, and send a screenshot of the person's Facebook or, seller profile to somebody and say, hey, I'm meeting this person.
Yeah.
In case, I disappear and you can't find me for 2 weeks, please know
Yeah.
that this is. But now listen to this before we go. So the kids and I have this fun little game where we find some marketplace finds and we send them to each other. My favorite one that I found recently, and this is in my location. The title is Haunted Goat Creepy Needs Gone ASAP. And I'm going to post this when we do the show. I'm going to post it on our Facebook page. And it shows just a ceramic goat. And here's the description: 1960s vintage goat, parentheses, haunted. A friend gifted us this goat yesterday. It feels very dark and heavy, and I don't want it in my home. I also don't want to throw it away. She paid $170 for it from an antique show. There is a definite presence with it. I need to help her get some of the money back. I feel horrible. Can someone please help me rehome it without disrespecting it? This is an actual marketplace ad. This is an actual goat, because I was like, I think I need that goat.
Oh my gosh. So here's a possessed goat. It's got some spiritual demonic relationship to it. And we want you to respect it. We want you to respect this ad.
Oh man, I had a place picked out on my front porch for this thing. I was like, I think I need this.
No, I think you need to put it on your ex-boyfriend's front porch, or put it in his living room when he's not home. So,
no, I mean, there's just some wild stuff out there.
That's
it
funny. So, if you're going to use the marketplaces, again, be safe. Lower your expectations.
Especially with Dr. Domain over there.
That's right, because he's going to be looking for puppies, smoking a joint, and what else was it? Drinking a Coors? No, you don't drink Coors. Oh, carrying a gun. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I think that's it, Bobby.
Hey, I think that is all the crazy marketplace insanity that we do have for today. But
We'd sure like to hear from our listeners, though, on what their crazy marketplace experiences have been, because I know people have them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I'll post this one that I found on our official Facebook page, so you guys should head over there and take a look, because it's pretty awesome. But hey, we do appreciate you joining us at the Rabbit Run studio while Mom and Dr. Domain are on the road. So be sure to follow us, because we look forward to hearing from you guys all the time. If you have if you have positive feedback, or if there's a topic or a question you have for us, drop us a short email at boomerandgenxer@gmail.com. And if you have hate mail for us, well, put it on Marketplace, because I'm pretty sure I'll screenshot it and send it to somebody I know.
Give us a good story on it. Give us a good one.
Yep. So until next week, I'm Bobby Joy.
And I'm Jane Burt. And you're stuck with us. Peace out.
Later.